This is like the third time I filmed this video because the first two weren't in focus, so I'm hoping this is in focus. We're just gonna try. I'm gonna go over my story with acne and my journey through Accutane during that 6 months. Let's get into it. My acne started around middle school. It was just a few pimples here and there. It wasn't anything major that I couldn't cover up with some makeup. So my skin wasn't too oily then, but towards high school it started getting a little more oily. Actually a lot more oily towards junior and senior year when I decided that I wanted to start Accutane. Freshman and sophomore year I had a decent amount of acne on my face, but I just wore foundation to cover it up. My face was very oily, as I said, so I did have to fix my makeup in the middle of school, or it just looked crappy. So, and it would like wear off, so I wasn't a professional back then. Sorry. Junior and senior year is when it started really picking up and my skin was at its worst. I started having definitely a lot more pimples around this area. It was really oily in my forehead, so I had a lot of like blackheads right here, which is weird, and a lot of pimples. Definitely a lot of blackheads around my nose, and a lot of whiteheads on my chin, and definitely a lot of cystic acne. And if you do not know what cystic acne is, it's deep in your pores and you cannot bring it to a head to get rid of it, and it's just there and you have to wait it out. So, and during this period of time, I was extremely self-conscious. I would always like sit like this, because I didn't want people to see the acne, or, you know, I'd sit like this, or I don't know, I hated it so much. It was not fun. It was painful. It made me feel gross. I had all my friends, you know, they didn't have acne, so I just felt alone. Like, I didn't know what to do with it. So, my senior year, my mom talked me into going Accutane. She was on Accutane, and so, you know, I finally got rid of the whole scary thought of getting my blood drawn and all that stuff, and I just went for it. Yeah, before I start talking about Accutane, I should probably mention that, like, where my acne was, or my problem areas were. Of course, I had the cystic acne in my chin and some of my forehead, blackheads around my nose, pimples everywhere pretty much. Anywhere it was, and then definitely some blackheads and some whiteheads, but mostly just blackheads and little bumps on my chest, and cystic acne and pimple, like whiteheads and blackheads on my back. So, not fun. The symptoms of the Accutane, I'll just list them, but most of the common symptoms are going to be, of course, dryness of skin anywhere on your body, not just your face. That's what I thought before I was going into this, but I did get dry skin on my hands and like my arms and stuff like that. Mostly your face though. So dryness of the skin, your lips are very dry and chapped. That's pretty much happens to everyone. I have a few products to mention towards the end of the video that helps me dramatically. So, third thing I did experience a little bit during the first part of being on Accutane was joint pain, mostly just in my hips. And nothing that a few Aleve can't help, so that wasn't that bad. And I did have a lot of headaches, more than I usually did, so I'm not sure if that was contributed by Accutane, but yeah, headaches. Pain medicine and products definitely were my two best friends during this journey. So before I start, I'll definitely put a picture up of what my skin looked before I started Accutane. Yep, there it is. Okay. So, the first few months of being on Accutane weren't... I definitely experienced the symptoms, but during the first month, it wasn't that bad. Chapped lips were like the number one thing that was irking me. They were pretty bad. And of course, like, mine are dry skin, but, you know, I just used, like, your regular chapstick during the first month, and it pretty much helped it. So, and the second and third and fourth months, that was when my dry skin really kicked off. It was pretty much around my whole face, but it was mostly, like, around here, which is really weird, and definitely my nose and my chin. It would flake, and it was like, I don't know how to explain it. It would, like, flake off, and there was, like, plaques. It was pretty bad. So, yeah, if you don't know, Accutane, it definitely dries out your skin, and what it does is it shrinks the sebaceous glands in your face and anywhere else, like my back or my chest or wherever you have them. It shrinks them so you don't get acne, and your face is not as oily. So that's why it causes the dryness. So my lips, definitely for the whole 6-month period, those were always dry and chapped. Always carry on chapstick or something that moisturizes them, which I'll tell you later in the video. Yeah, and then towards the end, like the last 2 months of being on Accutane, the dryness definitely tones down. Your lips are still pretty chapped, but the dryness on your face, it kind of just isn't as dry, which is very good for wearing makeup and stuff like that, which I did. Yeah. So as far as, like, the changes in my acne, I didn't really see much of a change until, like, the second and third month is when it really started to go away. The first, like, month or two, you don't really see that much of a change in your acne. You just see a lot of dryness with your acne, which is kind of weird. But as it goes on, definitely the last, like, 3 months of it, I didn't really have that many pimples on my face. So as of now, I've gotten a few blackheads, but washing my face regularly does help. So definitely continue to wash your face. Okay. I forgot to grab something, but I did. Okay. But yeah, now my acne is all gone and my skin is completely clear. So now moving on to the products I used. During the first few months, my lips weren't too bad. So, like, what I used was Aquaphor, and it's kind of like Vaseline, but it's a little more moisturizing, and it helped with, like, the cracking and stuff like that. Didn't really taste good, but it was definitely helpful. And throughout everything, throughout my whole 6-month period of being on it, I would use this overnight renewal therapy. I ripped off the brand name, so I don't know what the brand is, but it's like this white cream. Can't wear it during the day because it is white and you can definitely tell on your lips. I'm trying to figure out what it is. Probably like Neosporin or something like that. I think it's Neosporin. Yeah. Try to find it. It's in a little container like that. When you're on Accutane, you don't really want to use any facial products with anything that's drying in it, like salicylic acid or anything. So face soap, immediately when I first started going on it, I would use, this is just a little travel thing, but my big thing of it is at college. It's Cetaphil Gentle Skin Cleanser. You can use this for your body and your face, but I just use it on my face. It's literally the most basic face soap you can get. It's really, really gentle and it will not dry your face out, so that helps to keep your face still clean while you're on Accutane. To help with moisture, I used CeraVe Moisturizing Cream. It's like a lotion. I use this on my face before putting on my makeup just because it was really moisturizing, and then I used it on the back of my hands when they were really dry. It's not comedogenic, so it won't clog your pores, so you can use it on your face, and non-irritating with ceramides and hyaluronic acid. It helps a lot, so I definitely recommend this. It's pretty expensive, but you're going to be using it every day, so it's definitely worth it. No, Charlie. My dog is crazy. Okay, and last but certainly not least, my favorite product, the reason why I made this video, Bag Balm is the best thing for your dry skin. It's made for like people in Vermont who have cows for their udders in the winter. But you can use this on yourself, and you can find it at the drugstore, CVS. I think that's where I got mine. This is an 8-ounce can, but you can get it in like a 1-ounce little tin, and you can get it in like something like this, like a little tube of it to carry around in your purse and stuff. What I did is I put it in little containers like this, and I put it like in my purse and my book bag when I was at school, and just to carry around like in my pocket too. So this is what it looks like. It's pretty much like Vaseline. You can see I've used a lot of it. It's very smooth and it gives you immediate relief for dryness. So I definitely recommend this. It's not expensive. It's the best thing ever. You get so much. This will last you for years. And I still use it, and my sister uses it, and we love it, and it helps our lips still to this day. Get this. It will help you so much. So definitely a big recommend right here. Yeah, so I think that's it. Yeah, I hope this at least helped someone out there dealing with acne. I've been through it, and you're not alone. But Accutane definitely helped me. I would definitely recommend it to anyone who has severe acne or cannot get rid of their acne with any other products like me. So yeah, please subscribe and like this video and comment any other questions you have that I did not cover. I'm sure there's some. So thank you.